Hello, hello. I hope you can hear me. This is William and this is Found. And hello everyone. Konnichiwa. Ohayo gozaimasu. Today we are at Mata Kite Nai, a farmer's market located in Sakai. It's actually outside of Harvest. And Harvest is it's a Yuenchi. It's an amusement park that's based on like a Dutch theme. It is very cold, but it's all about farming, and it's a really nice little amusement park down here where I live. And today what we're going to do is go to the farmers market, which is located right outside. They just opened, so should be lots of stuff, and people are starting to show up now. It is wicked cold. And I'm sorry, I don't have the gimbal. We're going ninja style today. I've got my eco bags so that I can be eco-friendly. I would like to buy a lot of produce from here. We'll have to see what they have and the prices. I currently am looking to buy some apples because I've been talking to my wife that I'd like to make some apple pie. So hopefully they're not terribly expensive here. I would like to support local farmers. These tents over here actually say JA Sakai, which is the Japanese Farmers Association. So Japan agriculture. So yeah. Let's get out here. As you can see, we are quite out in the inaka or countryside. If you're to go that way, you would eventually hit Sakai City and then Osaka. But again, please some forgiveness for the shakiness, as I don't usually get on this early. So oh my goodness, it is cold. So if you look here, it says this is Harvest Hill, and this is their agriculture or farming section, Mata Kite Nai. This is a kind of play on words from Osaka dialect, where they say Mata Kite Nai is come again. Oh my goodness. We'll get our, all right, all good. So they have some flowers. Get my shodoku on. Ah, Tobin, hello. So this place features a lot of stuff that's also from Wakayama. So not just Osaka, but different farms. So all these are mikan and different varieties. This is 300 yen. So I guess that would be about $2. These are some jumbo mikan for $2.60. Hello, hello. It says it's 8, but these are all some very interesting mikan. These are different varieties of nashi, which means pear. Osho nashi, so the king of fall pear. It's cool, they actually show the farmer that this is supposed to come from. These are special. $4.80. Tokyo Paul Live, hello, hello, friend of the channel, hashtag Japan Stream Team. We're at the farmer's market this morning looking for some apples. I might come back and get some of these giant mikan because I want to make some candied apple peel or orange peel for Christmas gift. This is kaki, and kaki means persimmon. These are all red, very red kaki. Usually they're much more orange. These are kinkang. These are little citruses. I think they're close to what's called a loquat. They're small versions. These are butang. These are giant citrus. And these are the sour bits over here. All this stuff over here is like preserved goods, things that you can keep, snacks and pre-made. Can you guys hear me okay? I'm using my Apple headphone mic, so it looks like I'm just talking to somebody on the phone. These are some apples, $3.28. It's not a great deal. These are some gigantic apples. They're about $2 a piece. It's just okay. Good. I'm sorry if there's any ruffling. I'm trying not to do too much. Let's see. Gunma ken, $4.50. Ringo no o. Okay. So these Guma apples are 138 yen a piece. My daughter really likes these. They have a nice tanginess to them. I've been making applesauce out of these, which is kind of mottainai, or a bit of a waste. Yeah, Japanese fruit perfection is expensive. This is a fall pear, and it's about $5, or what would be $5. These are 2 for $6. Since this is a farmer's market, it's like locally produced. They might actually have sent their best stuff off to a big grocery store. So, like this is a French pear, also called a yonashi. So different than the Japanese pears, but it's my favorite fruit, but it's too expensive. We'll come back over here in a minute. This is mizuna. This is what goes into nabe and udon. It looks kind of like river weed, but it literally means water plant. Mizuna. Just 100 yen. This is great as a filler in your soup. I would buy some of these alien egg looking Napa cabbages, but we actually just got some from our own garden, so I don't need any, but it's cool that they have them different sizes, different costs. $160, that's not bad. So horinso means spinach. This says it was made in Sakai, so it must be a local farmer's. There's different sheen so that the leaf actually looks different. I like the roots on these ones, so I'm gonna get this one. So this is Osaka Prefecture made. Near here is actually the Sakai City, what's it called, graveyard, Ohaka. So there's lots of flowers over here. You can actually go over there in a minute and look. Shironegi, it's a little short. Ebi imo. So all of these flowers are for the ohaka, or to take to someone's grave visit. They're pre-packaged. They're like $2.80. And if you wanted something for your house, you could get it over here. But yeah, shrimp yam. I believe it's like a high starch. It's like one of those potatoes that you mash up and it gets all sticky. Of course, they gotta have seeds that if you're looking to have your own little garden, you could buy some. Local juices. So this is made from the Japanese agricultural. So different apple juices, pears, orange, Tully's coffee, black. I love broccoli. Do you guys like broccoli? Let me know in the comments down below if you do. This is about 100 yen. It's not terrible. At the regular grocery store, that would be much more expensive, but one of my other daughters loves broccoli, so we will get that for her. So negi, these have very nice shoots on them for making stuff, so I'm going to get a lot of green. I love salad, I love vegetables. If you told me that I could never have meat again, I would probably be okay with it as long as I can have good fresh veg. So I love salad, have it every day. Look at all these different leafy greens. So this is sunny lettuce. I like the purple kind. A little expensive here. This is different beers. Lemon beer, Sakai Harvest beer. I guess these are things that are made across the Harvest Hill. Okay. They have their own brewery now. Oh yeah, onion bread. It's good. This is locally produced yogurts. Let's get some enoki. Mushrooms, 78 yen. That's good. Moyashi. Sprouts, bean sprouts, 40 yen. Can't really beat that. This is one of my favorite things to eat. This is a gobo root. It is very, very delicious. You can make tons of stuff out of it. It has a very interesting and specific taste that I love very much, but we don't have space for it in the refrigerator. Let's check out this. We got standard cabbage and fall cabbage. Some yellow. Chicken. I'm gonna get this as well. Who doesn't love a nice head of steamed cauliflower. Fresh mushrooms. Tastes a bit like dirt. Yeah, I guess you could say that. We have some nice red carrots as well as orange. I had subuta yesterday for dinner, which is sour pineapple and other vegetables. It was very delicious. I actually used all my green peppers, so we'll get some of those as well. This is really cheap. This same peppers right here would be about double the price at the grocery store, the normal one. Snapping beans. This is actually sugar cane, raw sugar. Do we have carrots? I bought some yesterday, but I think I used them all, so we'll grab. Again, I'm going to say this now. If you're enjoying this content and you've made it this far, consider, liking, leaving a comment down below, and sharing and letting some other people know you're like what's found in Japan. So we have some heirloom looking tomatoes here. I don't like the tomatoes at my local grocery store. They have like no taste, no texture, but it's not really the season for tomatoes, so you got to do what you got to do. Mugako. I have no idea what these are. This is different types of starches, gingers, tubers. Red onions. So these are pimang, and this is paprika or bell pepper. They're usually quite expensive this time of year because of the season, so only my wife and I like them. This is a satoimo. Wow. 200 yen. Usually you pulverize them and add it on top of sushi or into other food to give it a stickiness. YouTubers, yeah. This is kabocha. Kabocha is pumpkin, but the actual kanji for it is actually from Cambodia. So I guess the originally they must have come. I like to make a really nice soup from that, but I have some at home, so I don't need to buy anywhere. Some butternut squash. This is sweet potato. Satsumaimo. Free-range local eggs. This is all pickled stuff. So kimchi. Well, there's two different ways of pickling. The vinegar-based brining, and then there's also they put it in a kona, and it will pickle them. So it tastes pretty good. This is takwang, which is daikon that's been pickled. It's really good. The yellow color is actually all added. It's just for looks. It can be white. Here's some kimchi. It smells very kimchi, so Osaka made. I'm looking for potatoes. Look at this honker here. 350 yen for, that's a lot of sweet potato. Sweet potatoes are my wife's grandma's favorite dessert, actually. And I've been wanting to have some recently and make it with her, so Maybe I'll get these right here. Today at my house for dinner, we're having carbonara pasta. So I gotta get some stuff. Later today, I'm gonna be going to the grocery store at my house to get some fried chicken because I'm going to be trying that. So these are all daikon, different types of daikon. So radish, and this is kabu, which is actually turnips. So red, white turnips, beets. Very famous story that they often say in Japan is okina kabu, pulling out the biggest. So this is all pork. This is a buta. Different cuts of pork. Chicken. On the other side is the beef. We got liver. So this is pre-cooked stuff. Tofu made, soy-based products. I love tofu. It's really, really tasty. This is cognac. This is a tuber that's been, starches have been put into like a gelatin form. Tastes really good. It smells very bad. At first, anyway. Here we have some natto. I'm actually going to get this for my wife. She said she wanted to eat some natto. This is kamaboko, which is fish that's been reconstituted and then cooked. So they've mashed it up. So some pre-made goods. Dried mushrooms and mochi. Rice cakes. These are hand-cut ohashi, oak. Must be from scraps. Higashi Yoshino. So we'll make our way around all of these little tables here. Yeah, actually next week or the week after, I'm going to go to Omochitsuki and actually make mochi in like a giant stone pedestal. We did it every year for a while, but then because of that which shall not be named, we decided to skip it for a while. But these are all called the tare, which means sauce. This is shoyu. So different types of shoyu. This is going to be something hot. It's got peppers in it. This is kimchi ponzu. So, and these are all, you gotta train for that. Yeah. This is just going to be like your standard shoyu, but this actually says that it's made locally. So, I don't know. Sake. White curry, huh? So, like I was saying earlier, the rice that's used to make for eating every day and the rice to make mochi are actually different. So, this is a mochi gohan. It has a different texture. It's much rounder. The smell right now is really interesting. Here's kombu, which is my favorite onigiri. This is incense for when you go to visit a grave. You can take them some food. So you burn the incense as a form of sustenance. But Gorgo 13, I did a live stream, and Tobin, thank you very much. Bye bye. Thanks for watching and joining in. I really appreciate it. Have a good one. Here's some New Year's goods. These are wreaths that you hang on your door. And over here is rice. What they're doing is they're cleaning and packing the rice. It's all the different varieties of rice, the different colors that they'll be. I did a live stream where I went to a cleaning machine and did this myself, but you can bring it here and they'll do that too. Frozen stuff. They have sweet potato, fish. These are aji. It's a fish that's already been filleted out and cleaned and frozen. Shirazu, these little fish. You know, you put these on top of your rice. They taste delicious. Here's a table of different types of mochi. So, shinko, 3 persons amount. So rice cakes. These are all sweet potato. It's kuri, chestnuts. Here's some locally produced bread. Oh, hello there, and good evening from Colorado, USA. Oh, hello, Heather. Nice to see you. Thank you. We're here at the farmers market grocery store, and we're just now getting to the sweets table. You're joining at a good time if you like sweets. These are all omiyage, gifts to take to other people. Pre-made fried foods, so you could just take this bad boy, pop it in a pot, and then you have udon. These are koroke, or croquettes. Pre-made, frozen, tonkatsu. I hope you're doing well there. It is cold, 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 cold here. Have custom masks. So of course right now in Japan you are expected to wear a mask when you're outside and out and about. So they're 300 yen, washable cooler packs. I wanted to look at this before I go back to the apples, but these are honeys. So I love honey. Let me know down in the comments down below. Do you like honey? Because I think it's very underrated. Very good for your body. Oh, it's very expensive though. This little jar is $13. Big jar is $25. The biggest jar is $48-ish. So it's a lot for the honey. But like I said at the start of the stream, I'm actually looking to make an apple pie. So we're gonna get some apples and we're going to make the pie. So these boys are gigantic. I don't need the best looking apples because they're not gonna be visible once they're in the pie. Toki is the one we did not care for. I don't know if you're watching this and you know there are different things between cooking apples and eating apples. So doing very, very cold here in Colorado too. And yes, I love honey. Oh, that's very good. Yeah, I have some friends from Colorado, and they're always like, "Yeah, it gets a bit chilly." So this would make these $1.30 a piece, which is what I would pay at a local grocery store. So we'll get some of those guys, and then we'll get some these Fuji. We'll mix and match to make an apple pie. That would make that, yeah, about $7 for that many apples. Yeah, it's nowhere near as cold here as it is in Colorado, but it is still cold. The wind here is just biting right now. I can't really think if there's anything else I want to buy. We got lots of good stuff, locally produced. So let's get checked out. I think this lady's gonna be pretty quick. I got my eco bags. What's the weather like in Japan? Snow. So actually a lot of places north of here had lots of snow recently. Right now in Osaka, it doesn't really snow almost ever. So like Nightbot says, currently the weather outside is around 10 degrees Celsius or 50 degrees Fahrenheit. The wind is blowing at a constant 7 miles per hour, 11 kilometers per hour, 55% humidity. So it's more or less just the wind. I know that they had some crazy snowfall in the north of Japan, so for me, it's very cold. I'm from North Carolina, and while it's cold, it's like warm inside. A lot of people don't know this, but lots of Japanese places are cold inside as well, or they leave it ventilated. So. あ、大丈夫です。現金で。はい。So I just told her I don't need a bag and I'm gonna pay with cash. So it says here that if you are a Japanese agriculture member, you can actually get a 5% off. They do not accept the Osaka Pay. So a lot of places have gone to this, that the money is self-done, but the actual checking out is done by a person. I like this because it means people have a job, but it also means they're not wasting time dealing with money. And then it's on the person paying to make sure the money goes in correctly. So. Hi. Hi. すみません。I'm actually working on a video right now about Japanese money. So, and what does it look like? So, oh, Pilot Girl, hello, hello. Saying, or like a $10 note. Ooh, hello. Go in there. And then let's find Fukuro-chan. Where is she? Did it fall out in the car? Oh, no. Sorry, hand. So Fukuro-san. So this is something you need to have in Japan if you come, is a coin purse. Do I have two? No, what is it? I do not need a receipt. But do they have heat? How does that work? So yes, they have heat, but a lot of places still use like a electric or oil stove, and Japanese houses are built for drying out, not for like being wet, so it's very different. But ooh. Because Japan's just so hot and wet during the rainy seasons, they don't insulate the houses the same. I've heard like in Hokkaido and stuff it's very different, but not so much here. But yeah, so but I think this guy over here is checking to see what I'm doing on my phone, but you never know. So again, this is natto, fermented soybeans. My wife and my kids love it very much. Me not so much, but I've gotten to the point now to where I can eat them no problem. Yeah, actually right now I keep my house, we have it's called danro, or heated flooring, and we have it turn on at 6 in the morning, and that way it's warm by the time everybody's up and moving around by like 6:20 or 6:30. But not every house has that. When I came to Japan as an English teacher, many of my classes had no central heating, and they still burnt an oil or kerosene heater, and it was wicked cold. And Japanese school uniforms require kids to wear like shorts or skirts if they have a uniform, and you know, it was freezing outside, and you actually have to open the windows for ventilation every so often because of just carbon monoxide poisoning and stuff. So yeah, I had a very rough time when I first came to Japan because it was just so cold. I'm very used to it now. Like I have an insulated shirt on, and then this is a Columbia like heavy jacket, so it's not too terrible. But boop. This right here, all these vegetables together cost about 2,000 yen, which is about $15. So I'm very happy with that. We'll be able to have some nice soups, and I'll be able to make apple pie tonight for sure. But Japanese vending machine for the end here. Is there anything interesting? There is a ice cream machine as well. Don't really know how much that is needed, but again, over here is the amusement park Harvest, which is a Dutch farming amusement park, if that makes any sense. It would be hard for me for sure. I wouldn't be able to live there very easy. Yeah, for people who don't like, I know Colorado actually gets, I heard, so the thing is it gets really hot and humid. I'm from North Carolina, so I'm used to that, but winter, like right now it's cold. If I was out walking around, it would be rough, but luckily I'm in a building. But thank you very much for everybody who joined today. Oh, I hope you do get to visit one day, Heather. Actually, right now, Lito from A Little Bit of Japan, a friend of the channel and family, #Japan live stream. He's on Facebook at a Ninja Village thing right now. But thank you very much. If you enjoyed this content, YouTube will find a video for you right here. And I hope to find you in a video for things found in Japan. Mata ne, bye bye, and thanks for joining me at the farmer's market. Bye bye.